Tell me about SCALERFAB, what you guys bring to the market here. It's really, really high-end stuff. I can see that.
Well, thank you. We've been here 5 years, been a supporter of this event since its inception. Been super cool. It's one of our favorites. Every year we add more and more to the production, different parts, new vehicles. SCX-10-3. We make front bumpers, rear bumpers, rock sliders.
They'll be seeing those in close detail because I just ordered some
Perfect.
to take home
right.
and do an install video on.
Yeah, full redesign on the front and rear bumpers because of those body mounts and then the way that they changed the frame up a little bit. We do a
awesome.
bunch of Sendero stuff. We've got the new HD that they just put out, and all of our Sendero front bumpers fit on those. Super tight, low profile, any options that you want. We got the set of sliders, the cab only Sendero sliders, work real nice, super tight.
Yep. And when we come out to events like USTE, we try to bring a little bit of everything, but there's no way we could cover the number of products that we actually sell when you put all the combination of options together. So we've got a decent spread here and try to cover most of the stock rigs that people might have out here. But
It's always tough. Yeah, I think we make over 15,000 products. When you start taking into the factory, you know, people want shackle mounts or trail bar or combination. All the possible combinations of your custom built trail armor adds up really quick. So to try to make one of everything and bring it, we wouldn't have enough space. So that's why everything that we make is built to order in 5 to 7 days. So we've upped our production this year, and that's helped us a ton. You know, you get that backlog and people start to get not quite as excited, you know, but
What got you into it? Like, how did you even get into the RC side of it and then say, you know what, let's start making all these bumpers and stuff?
It was one of those things where I've been in the hobby since I was a kid, and then really got into the scalar stuff to probably 2007. I had a Dingo. The Axial Dingo was my first scalar, and I used to make my own stuff because my dad taught me how to weld when I was a kid, and I was like, that's cool, you know. So I'd make my own stuff. We'd show up to these events like this, and people were like, man, where'd you get that? And I'm like, oh, I built that. And they're like, well, can you build me one? I was like, well, I mean, I guess I can. And a couple events after that, I showed up with some stuff, and it flew out of my hands. You know, people throwing cash at me, and she bought me SCALERFAB.com for my birthday. She's like, and she basically just pushed me out of the nest.
Marketing, genius
Yes.
right there.
Pushed me out of the nest.
Yeah.
And then it just it took off from there. So it's been a wild ride, but it's been a pretty fun one. And I think, you know, it's built out of passion for the hobby and the fact that, you know, it's not as much work if it's something that you enjoy. So
Very, very cool. What are you guys like favorite rigs and stuff to outfit? Like, is there a certain style that you like?
ooh, I prefer a lot of the full size options we have. To me, the full size options are more scale. They're not as competitive. You know, if you want straight comp, you just want the little bumper, nothing there.
Just protection.
Just protection. But I really like our full size stuff because I think it fits everything, like a real scale look to it, but also, you know, still functional. And then we try to improve, you know, approach angles and things even with that.
It's a good looking rig.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites to run.
I was trying to get one of those ready in time, but it's like, I'm not going to be able to build it and make it do anything in time.
You think you have plenty of time, and then all of a sudden it's 3 days before you're supposed to leave.
Yeah, it's just a cool look to them as far as the shape and all that.
Sure.
Very awesome. Well,